I was speaking to a friend who's the director of brand of a company spending a lot of money on paid ads the other day, probably above 500,000, if not close to $1 million a month in total. He talked to me about their creative testing process and how every single week they're testing new creatives, and if they don't beat out the current creatives, then they cut them and they move on like that. Obviously, I was so curious to see these ads and see just how good they were. I was so surprised though to see that all the ads looked and felt the same. They had the same models basically. They had the same feeling to them. They had some of the same text. And furthermore, all of the models looked like they were 18 to 20 years old. Very, very young. My friend who's the director of brand had told me that they're in massive growth mode. But in order to really grow on social media, your ads need to be able to appeal to a lot of different types of people and therefore cannot all look the same. If you'd like a free ads assessment, hit me up in the comments.